My magic click went on, and for what time in a row. Hello everyone again on my just whole premise of my own channel, my own creation, down to for English name, and the whole premise of the fusion in Istanbul, excuse me, excellent land. I'm still out, which is neither how bad, right, correct me if I'm wrong. So making this arbitrary just without any script, without any gist, and with a shootout today, just probably to warm up slightly my tone and speak some American sound them out for the purpose of soothing my aching soul. And this my just piece of self-deprecating, excuse me, humor that penetrates all the footages here at my spot. And if you're just switched on your whatever laptop, PC, and you're watching me right now, I'm applauding you for doing so. Good for you, at a boy or at a gal, whatever. And a nice word that I remember pretty vividly. I learned it maybe a couple of years ago. Homeboy, I mean, like from the same vicinities where I stem from, probably. And correct me if I'm wrong, natives. You may just drop your lines down there in my comment section below. I'll be always just good about observing your nose there, lambasting me, criticizing me, and that way it go, and that always helps me in my development. And the more criticism I get, the more I become like impeccable in some way, in a big way. I'm kind of like going two strategies simultaneously. I'm a perfect kind of things kind of guy, and at the same time I'm the backer of shoot fire aim strategy, and that's how my learning goes. And the whole just whole bunch of video shoots here. Excuse me, I haven't a kind of message. I'll be resuming my video shoot as soon as I get to work on that piece of writing, and then after that I'll resume. I promise I will. So I'm not even saying bye now. So here I am back, and not solving that issue to the full extent, or an issue like some gal texted me as for my job to be, and probably I gave her, excuse me, what I wanted, and she's like typing something, not even typing yet, like some, she's gone from her PC. She's now not by her PC because she haven't texted me yet, and I'm waiting for her response. And while I'm doing this, I'm kind of making this the continuation of this video shootout today. I just say that everything is pretty good, the weather is good, the surrounding is good, the spirit is good. There's some kind of some discrepancies are always there. Who said life would be easy? Now and then, right? So why whine then? I'm not even whining, I'm telling the very gist and the truth of my life, and it's always been that way. I've never been seeking for some good ways to go, and never going easy to myself in first place. I'm not that kind of guy at all. Just me and life, and what I get when I get through it, that's all mine. And I'm not even big about that. I'm not a big pundit in that regard, but what I know is all mine. And I highly recommend you probably do your own life the way that you want, and I never go easy with yourself, because that's not the way you want to go. Guys, that's kind of like an electric outlet, and all these wires going in and out of it, and there's just my I don't know kind of design thing, like a fractal thing. If you have a closer look at it, it looks almost like you look at it from slightly further away, and the same pattern develops, especially on wallpapers. Those are kind of not even flowers, like some design things being there, like lightish gray, slightly like grayish yellow, and breaking through the white main white color, and that's the wallpaper of my pretty cozy and neat and nice room where I'm happy living, and I'm a resident of my own, just not my own dwelling, but I was kindly invited to this place, and I'm living here at the current moment of my life. I hope I will live better life, and so far I'm not whining again. I'm just trying to be just very honest, and as honest as I only can. So as I'm getting those not even things necessarily that I expect them to come. I always expect some new things to come. Excuse me, I have to pause it again for a while. I'll be back as soon as I get my issues message and done. So resuming again, I'm too slammed today, and it's probably the best sign ever that I don't have my time to do several tracks simultaneously. I only can do one at a time, and I'm not a Caesar at all, but probably in some regard I am a Caesar, because in my mind I'm doing something on the tips of my tentacles. I'm doing something else. Tentacles. No, I can do my gravatory tentacles. And gravatory word, I figured that out myself. It doesn't exist in American English, I know, but I'm too big about inventing new and existing words. And if I do so, that's probably out of my full and ever-spreading desire to do my American and do some new things, create some new things in American English. Probably I'll be creating some words that American will use. We'll see how it goes. So far we are doing well, me inventing new and existing words, and you just out of all sudden watching those words being sounds on this video, for example, or elsewhere else on my footage that I created in whole while, or for the whole longevity of my channel here. And guys, I'm pretty much done with what I wanted to say. I'm saying just this for the purpose of speaking my American, and got thinner slightly, but it's not the sign of me being on the bad track or whatever. Just me being too slammed to even take care of myself, and I'm caring now about my American. Is on the top of everything else in my life, and everything is wrapped in American English, and then any other stuff goes after American English. It's my on the top thing that I follow, and I always will. Guys, thanks for your attendance and my support, for being with me tonight, for us to let you know what I'm doing by practicing my American. And that being said already, rather should I slam my floor right now? It doesn't block our person's ways anymore. We can do with our ways whatever we want. Be good, guys. We're all stay tuned. Thanks again for being with me, for watching me, and for whatever you're doing. I'm good, and I'm pleased to hear your feedback, because I feel you all. Guys, we're all stay tuned. Thanks again for being with me tonight. See you around, guys and girls, very soon. Night.